Вижу нового красивого мужчину, иду играть в Геншин, как говорится. Всем добрый день. Ура! Эта проклятая игра снова здесь. Ха-ха-ха. Вы готовы 7 часов читать сюжетку? Потому что я абсолютно не проходила Сумеру. Вы гладите воздух, дайте мне секунду. Я абсолютно не проходила Сумеру. Я ем конфетку. Да что ж такое, ну? Спасибо. Так, звук игры есть, насколько громкая игра. Спасибо, Голден. Где звук?
You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here.
Аякс Тарталья, замолчите, умоляю. Вау! У меня столько открыто, ребята. Будет весело. Я иду гачу делать. К врачу записалась? Нет, зачем?
Perfect weather for fishing. The sound of the rain scares them away, but once it stops, they're yours for the taking.
Да что ты говоришь, мальчик мой? Мы идем играть в гачу. Я только ради этого стрим запустила. Вы о чем вообще? Мне тут какое-то животное еще дать успели. Экс-тартарья, сядь. Спасибо. Ура! Сколько у меня? Давайте посмотрим. Так, тут по 5 теперь, да? Порнография, конечно, лютая. Что здесь теперь по 5? Когда была моя последняя лего? Где моя последняя лего? Довольно далеко, но, по-моему, у меня 50 на 50. Да где моя лего? Не понял. 15. Чего? 50, 75? Я на 75? Мне кажется, в этой десятке будет лего, но это 50 на 50, поэтому я закрываю глазки. Я не знаю, будет ли там лего. Так. Какая у вас реакция? Угу. Там было желтое. Пожалуйста. Если я проиграю, мне нужен либо Тайнари, потому что он теперь в базовом баннере находится. Я не выбивала Тайнари. Либо Сайна сейчас. Пожалуйста, только не Цици. Что угодно, кроме Цици и Кичинь. Не люблю Кицин. Не люблю Кицин и Чичи. Не люблю. Изи катка! Хорошее начало стрима, замечательное начало. Вот это подгон на день рождения. Водичку сейчас бахнем, за такое можно и выпить. Спасибо, игра! Спасибо, что мы выиграли 50 на 50! Скипни. Да ладно! Йоу! Так что, можно, что ли? Я получила Кендис тоже. Мое. Все, потираю лапы, это мое не отдам. Спасибо. Спасибо, игра. Все остальные мне не нужны. Да. Чтоб тебя. Дай! Отряд. Где? Сайна.
Our mission begins.
И ты иди сюда.
I promise to keep you safe.
Моми? Он такой маленький. Ой, какой он милашный. Ой, какой он хороший. Не отдам, это мое. Ой, какой он хавосый. Какой он... Господи, оденьте, ребят. Ой, айдол анимации.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
Так. Ага. Три. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. 4 атаки. Он быстро довольно. Так. Это дэш? Просто вперед? Я могу его зажать? Что-то поменяется от этого? Разницы не вижу. У меня вопрос. А мне стоит идти вот сюда? Магазин. 2 штуки целых могу купить. Вай. Что у меня здесь происходит? Привет! Добро пожаловать, а мы Сайна выбили. Хорошо, стрим начинается. Где моя последняя лего? Очень недавно. 20? У меня 20, ровно 20. Там еще скоромуч будет. Когда будет скоромуч? Дайте мне информацию, когда будет скоромуч, и я решу, тратить мне сейчас или нет. Угу. Чего, простите? Оценить пачку я не замету. Я тебе мало чего хорошего скажу. Я не шарю. В 3.3, да ладно. Просто оценить, ну давай, хорошо. Я пытаюсь конфету проживать. Пофлексить хочет, повыпендриваться. Ну, понятно все с вами. У тебя созвездие, иди сюда. Ты у меня 1 уровня. Дайте я повысю хотя бы.
As the saying goes.
Так, у тебя подарок забрать?
Моси.
О, добро пожаловать в семью. Так, что это? Нижняя 4. Ща надо это скопировать. Не пишите в чат, у меня теряется. О, все готово. Так, получить. Секунду, я молитву заберу. Мы этим займемся. И 2 глупыша здесь. Повысить уровень. Давайте, конечно. Только возвращайтесь потом ко мне обратно. Да, что я нажимаю? Что тебе надо? Я сейчас, ребят, секунду. Еще одну секундочку. Извините, пожалуйста. Моя еда на стрим приехала. Пирожок. Пирожок. Продолжаем. Так, из этого можно получить. Поняла, поняла. И ее, думаю, тоже, да? Из ее можно получить прохождение. Этого много. 6 штук. Сейчас мы это быстренько сделаем. Что нужно тебе? Что это? Ладно. Так, ба-ба-ба-ба-ба-ба-ба. Это тут должно быть. Подожди, там меня просили что-то глянуть. Друзья? Поиск? Нижняя пачка. Вот эти товарищи. Яка. Ой, мать. У меня нет. Я не знаю просто, что хорошо, что плохо. Яка. Шанс крита? Я не знаю, хорошо ли для Яки иметь меньше 50. Сигна? Красава. Элементал. Восстановление энергии 172. Хорошо. Я бы советовала до 200 добить, если честно. Артефакты. Гуда. Перо поменять очень советую. Decent. Шапку поменять тоже очень советую. Кубок неплохой. Ну и часы тоже неплохие. А я как с артефактами? Хорошо. Очень хорошо. Хорошее перо. Very good цветок. Крит урон. Бонус крит урона. Шанс крита. Йоу! Кубок, конечно. Кубок очень хороший. Кубок очень хороший. Шанс крита маленький. Просто, блин, я не знаю, мне кажется, я не играла на Аяке, у меня нет Аяки, но я не думаю, что шанс крита меньше 50% это хорошо. Ганьюй? Decent, неплохо. Восстановление энергии 202%. Бонус криорона 46. Метель и плюс резонанс 10. Помню, пассивка и так много поняла. Это ее сигна? По-моему, это ее сигна. Я, если честно, без малейшего понятия, но вроде как это ее сигна. Угу. Подожди, кстати, да. Давай проверим быстренько. Созвездие не вижу. Оружие, артефакты. Я не знакома с этим сетом. Я с этим не знакома. Что? Ладно. Так, основная энергии, шанс крита. Советую. Ну, сила атаки плюс 21. Не знаю насчет силы атаки. Гуда. Неплохо. 20% хорошая у тебя удача, слушай, в плане этих. Либо ты очень многое выбиваешь артефактов, с чем я тебе соболезную, если это так. Ганью и саппорт? Чё, персов мало? Не-не-не-не, это я от другого человека смотрю. Дай мне посмотреть, кстати, здесь на кого... О, Си-1! Я и Мика, гуд. Беннет С2, бедолага ты мой. Мой главный флекс — это Аэкс Тарталья. Когда-нибудь я сделаю тебя Си-3, потому что твоя Си-4 лютое говно. Ай, вот бы отключать некоторые созвездия было бы прекрасно, конечно. Артефакты у него говно, не смотрите. Маня не критует. Нам нужно пройти эти. Где? Тестовый забег нашла и начать испытание. Пирожок. Ай, горячий. Барбара, Калей, Наэль. Нигде вогнали тебя в саппорта. Дай посмотрю на тебя. Оружие Сигна, естественно, 80 уровня. Красиво выглядит, кстати. 66 на 180, основные энергии 130, бонус электроурона. Артефакты тебе дали вот такие full set прям. Созвездия нет. Ладно. Посмотрим, что ты сам по себе делаешь. Так, ну-ка, ульта. Йоу! У него откат Ешки быстрее во время ульты, или мне кажется? Да, у него откат Ешки быстрее во время ульты. Капец, он восстанавливает себе. Вторая ульта, поехали. Что это такое? Это что такое? Что за глаз? Что за глаз появился? Это за восстановление повышено. Я не играла в игру полгода практически. Покинуть уровень. У меня есть свой, я здесь могу не смотреть на него долго. Вкусно. Это когда юзать можно. Ну, мне кто-то скинул, говорит, посмотри мою пачку. Я такая думаю, ну, блин, ладно. Из меня, конечно, советчик говно, но... Чувак сказал, хочет пофлексить. Я посмотрела. Он вроде остался доволен, надеюсь. Так. Я люблю персонажей с гетерохромией. Найс, хорошо, подожди. Кандаки. Еще кандаки. Что это было? Давай, замахнись на меня. Замахнись на меня. Ну мужик, ну... Давай. Ну, пожалуйста. Ну-ка, 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 ну-ка.
Too easy.
Ладно. Я думала, там будет побольше.
Hear my prayer. Yield. We shall prevail.
Подруга.
You're exposed.
Что делает ее ульта? Я все еще не понимаю. Бафы?
Grant us your blessing. Flee.
Надо почитать.
Pin them down.
Don't get frostbite.
We shall prevail. Yield. Impressive.
Сколько вас тут?
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Hear my prayer. Flee. Do your worst.
Practice on the sides.
Don't get frostbite.
Наконец-то, боже мой. Что вы тут? Гидроинфьюзию мечником? Гидроинфьюзию? Блин, а можно мне пироинфьюзию с кем-нибудь? Для Аякса Тартальи Мани, которая не может без пира сделать ни Биг Пипи дэмэдж. Дай мне салфетку, сатана! Как ты застрял там вообще? Да, конечно, 40. Спасибо.
I can feel new power.
Мы поняли, что ты очень сильный, очень умный, очень красивый. Дай, пожалуйста, мне крутки.
I feel a newfound.
Ты тоже очень много чего филишь, так. Это сюда, это сюда, это сюда. Я дралась ради этих круток. Блин, покрутить, не покрутить, покрутить, не покрутить, покрутить. Хочу покрутить. Хочу покрутить. Я хочу покрутить. Я хочу покрутить. Я хочу. О, понятно, а потом такая, кушать хочу. Снежа, блин. I'm a mom's. Ой, решила. Мне нужна эта книга. Вроде как. А кто-то не вирус сделал? Ничего? Нет! За что? Можно я просто буду молчать 5 минут? Нет. Нет, ну зачем мне? говорят, ня, если вы меня не любите, ня, так и скажите, ня. Ай. Ня, вирус, ня. Крявя. Ня, вирус, ня. Да ну хотя бы 4 звезды можно, ня? Спинку выпрямила, ня. Ничего, ня. Ничего, ня. Я в бездну не играю. Ня. А, привет, Синьянь, которая у меня C5 и 6, ня. Да что у меня желудок разговаривать продолжает? Ня. Ну где 4 звезды, ня? Наконец-то! Книжку, книжку, книжку! Сука! Пофиг, ня. Дубина переговоров, ня! Иди в жопу, игра, ня. Мне надо делать вот это, ня. На какое время это няня? На 5 минут, ня. Да сесть поудобнее, ня. Ой, ня. Что? А. Чат? Что? Что происходит? Что? Все, оно пофиксилось. Что это такое? Найсбаги, десува. Десуня. Тупой мечня. Дай. Куда идти, Таня? Не та кнопка. О, цветочек мне. У Сайны интересная походка, ня. О, это Академия, ня? Десуня?
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Osfond. We'd like to ask you about something.
Что мы здесь делаем, я уже забыла, если честно. Вау, а мы вам... Спасибо, ня. А что у меня должно болеть, ня? Вы про глазки? Да, это вчера на меня глазная мигрень напала, ня.
It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro.
Wait, seriously?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid.
Пустыня, говорите? А как могла образоваться пустыня без божеств? А? Каэнриарх, ты тут замешан?
It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example.
Добро пожаловать! Спасибо большое!
Although they believe in gods, Most
Мы выбили Сайно, мы выиграли 50 на 50. И в той же крутке десятки получили Кендис. Кандаки. Как правильно все-таки ее имя? Кандайн? Кендис? Я не понимаю, как ее имя правильно говорить. Кому мне верить? А как у нас в пустыне без божеств образовались хорошие? Кандаки я на русском. Странно все равно. Звучит странно.
In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusa. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance. And the Academia never announces anything about her, as far as the people of Sumeru.
Really? Aw. After hearing
Пустыню
all
без
that,
божеств можно назвать довольно пустынной. Ха-ха, ха-ха, ха-ха-ха, ха-ха-ха.
Well, who knows? We're all
Слишком
just
старая.
guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the god of wit.
all right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfon.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Наверное. Не надо продлевать, пожалуйста, Драгон.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes.
Песок с
here.
меня давно сыпется. С меня песок давно сыпется.
Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
На какой вопрос? Я же ответила, что не надо продлевать. Какой вопрос, Драгон? Я же
Isn't there at
ответила.
least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Ты кто такая?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Как, прости? Дуньярзада. Господи, вы хотите мне язык сломать?
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
Ах ты, зараза такая. А, про Артик той, да, прости, я уснула вчера, не ответила себе. Очень миленько, буду рада. Ой, увидеть законченный вариант, конечно. Конечно.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a... Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him. With the wisdom, the man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every... In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trial. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, oh, Archon Seeker. Do you now understand? She and her wisdom have, along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every
О,
breath of
that's
dancing.
deep, that's
Thanks for
deep.
the story. Paimon feels all
Пожалуйста,
warm and
только
fuzzy
не
inside
ремень.
after that.
Ничего. Простите, пожалуйста. Господи, божечки.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us
Подозрительные типы, полундра, подозрительные ребята. Полундра, подозрительные ребята, полундра.
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Полундра, полундра, полундра.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone.
Спасибо, спасибо, здорово буду.
You think this stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali. We can't let them get in the way now. Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Ну, поэтому я читаю как Кендис.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress?
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
Я не умею читать на японском. Привет всем, кто пришел.
That should keep...
Куда? Прячешься?
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
Понятно, хорошо,
There was
спасибо.
some coming this way.
Huh? More of them?
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place.
All right, let's move
Во
on.
что мы опять ввязываемся? Во что мы опять ввязываемся? О, нет, ребята, попасть в таверну так сложно. Здесь столько людей, которые не дадут мне это сделать. Как же мне теперь быть? Вау. Нац. Опа.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Женщина, это... Подожди, я что-то открою. Женщина, а можно, ну, типа, сначала хотя бы чай, кофе, а потом моя жопа? Дехья. Нет, Бирюсина, нет. I see ее. Лучшая девочка вышла на сцену. Я вижу пузика.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
Who the heck are you?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
Ну, блин, ну отстань
How
ты.
much?
Wait, what?
Деньги решают.
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A trip?
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora. but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience and knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents.
Дайте девочке погулять. Лучше девочка не продается, она завоевывается. Ну блин, я
They know
надеялась.
perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents.
О, кто эта девушка? Я хочу с ней
This is my
познакомиться.
life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing
пожилой
this
игнор,
because I
кого?
respect your
Лерле?
determination.
У тебя
Not because I
тег
agree.
Happy Birthday висит? Да, я знаю. Он у меня всю неделю будет висеть.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Это я читала, 40.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation.
Я не пытаюсь откусить ухо зайца, нет.
Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays.
Okay, deal.
Завоевала.
Looks like they've reached an understanding.
А можно я... Вот. Вот что я хочу. Добро пожаловать в семью. Большое спасибо за фоллоу.
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure, after you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanal.
Где я?
Ha! Well, if it isn't, word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayan.
Nah, you get used to it.
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself?
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and but please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Мы сами можем заплатить.
We're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly loaded.
How about
500
our
фоллоу
coconut
почти.
chocolate cakes?
Сколько нам
They're our
осталось?
signature snack, and they run cheap.
Осталось
Look,
9.
other customers over there
Вау.
are eating some now.
О. Угольные лепешки от желенах.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Тот редкий случай, когда Паймон придирается к еде, сказала Паймон, которая готовила блюдо из слизи слайма.
What do you have against my slime dishes? Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived. And almost nobody.
Well,
Так.
remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the
Сколько же мне здесь сидеть придется, я не
Yes, it was
могу.
when I was stuck inside. My younger self knew. Then one night, at that moment, and
Dinyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
О,
who are you? How do you know my name?
ноготочки постриженные. А зачем вопрос? Вот эти арты красивые, я поэтому и приостановилась
How
тут.
do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you.
Really?
О, она такая милашка.
Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every—
Wow, you really do know everything.
Dinyarzad, is there anything you want?
What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
Huh? But aren't you a child?
How then? Can you make my illness go away?
Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
Then, can you be my friend?
Это так
The
мило.
voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous
О,
things.
это очень мило.
Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books.
Тебя никто не учил читать? Что,
That
простите?
voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the dendro. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival.
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
Сабзерус,
It's Lesser
Сабзиро.
Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages.
О, день рождения.
It's
Иронично.
actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. But because of the Academia's influence, people have the Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist.
Не знаю, до скольки ты сижу,
Lord
Кряви.
Kusanali's
До скольки
birth
ты
as
сижу.
confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death. So the
Aww.
It is. It's sure the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord
Just remember that we're still out.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along.
Sure, that's quite the trip, though.
Инфосотка, денег
dare
вы
you.
своих не увидите.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take
Можно
us.
нам с
And if anything
тобой?
happens to you,
But of course, Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested.
Потом станет еще ироничней. А? Нифига себе здесь. О! Йоу! Я никогда не видела этого места. А, Свуф! Ау! Красиво. Ау! Ай, вот за собака. Жонглер. Чё грустишь? Ты в порядке? Ага. Ты ничего не можешь дать? Спасибо большое. Ой, у вас тут что-то упало? Инженер по реквизит. А, это сцена! Типа. Женщина танцует. Здравствуйте. Носильщик. У тебя что-нибудь можно купить? Чем мясо и вино? Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Вы... Тогда и купить. Никто не дает мне ничего купить. Поздравления с днем рождения. Ой, кстати. Не, я свой ДР указала неверно в игре. Я не помню, когда. Но, по-моему, в сентябре я указала свой ДР. Я уже получаю. Я могу на тортике посмотреть, какое число там стоит? По-моему, торты подписывают. Торты должны подписывать. Торты должны... Когда? Нет? Нет? Да ладно, ну камон. Я помню, просто я выбрала себе дату дня рождения, как только играть начала. Чтобы сразу получить плюшку. Я хотела посмотреть, что он мне скажет. Что ты мне скажешь в мой день рождения?
I'd like to wish you a happy birthday. Though I don't have much experience with celebrations, once I realized your birthday was coming, I decided to make some preparations. First, I have this deck for you that I worked on for a few days. I think it'll really suit your style. Also, I adjusted my schedule to open up some time. So is there anywhere you'd like to go? I'd be happy to accompany you. A birthday only lasts a day, but you should take the chance to really enjoy it. Just make sure we can be back within 3 days.
Шутки. А где его шутки? Весы?
Good deeds and bad. In the end, all will be placed upon the scales. In my free time, I like to play Genius Invocation TCG with other people. Being able to express so much creativity and variation within a working rule set makes it more than just a game. It's an art form.
Несметы анекдоты. Где? Где? Где?
Tastes great. You have my gratitude.
Вы меня булите.
You want to know more about me? I suppose many people... A joke. I've got just the one. There once was a traveler, stranded in the desert and dying of thirst, who in desperation prayed for a hydro slime to come their way. But the traveler didn't realize that at that very moment, a starving hydro slime was praying to meet a lone, stranded traveler. What? Not funny? Psh, I think it's hysterical.
Подождите. А... Не. Тун-турун-тун-тун-тун. Я видела одно видео, которое так начиналось. Нет. Нет, пересюда. Мы дальше играем. До свидания.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out.
Not completely.
Oh.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru.
So you're followers from another land?
Да.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sabzerus festival.
Yeah. Это уведомление о моем же стриме. Здорово. Здорово.
By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
Эх, так.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do.
Probably? But don't sweat it.
Сцена. Ну да, я была права, это все-таки сцена.
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us.
Ага.
They probably think we can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad.
Господи, как я хочу, чтобы кто-то просто посидел и несколько часов покликал диалоги за меня в Геншине.
She'll be dancing the day.
Dunyarzad.
I only told them about the.
Okay. According to legend, the Sabzerus festival was originally the goddess a long, long time ago. On one of Greater Lord Rukadevata's birthdays, some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started as she danced upon the grass. Countless those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored. Of course they did. When people mention the gods, although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition. Though we're
Я
just tiny people compared
постараюсь,
to the
что
divine,
такое.
we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be.
Я просто хочу увидеть Скоромучи, пожалуйста. Мне неинтересно.
All of Lesser Lord Kusuno.
That's a great idea!
Помогите. Прокликивать диалоги в Геншине. Дек! Дек, где ты?
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zerus festival together?
Нет, Сор.
Zod, everyone at the Grand Bazaar.
In that case, we'll take.
Нет, почему 40? Почему? Не хочу, ну почему так долго?
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? Did you know that the Sabzerus festival is about to happen?
Там всего на пару кадров и его предысторию. Да мне без разницы, дайте.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer. I mean, that's what I've heard. At least.
Вы что, я вовсе не пользуюсь косметикой. Воины не могут пользоваться косметикой, хоть я и девушка.
Dancing at the sub as a child, my grandmother said that the Sub-Zerus fest.
Что вы от меня хотите? Мне надо наверх залезть? Чего? Показалось, что тут что-то мерцало. Мне наверх? А, я слепая, понятно. Да по какому... О, господи боже. Отпусти меня!
Things are really... Don't be fooled into thinking. And when it comes...
До свидания. Кто еще?
Milu, your outfit. Wow.
Uh-huh. Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like...
Вы о чем? Чтобы отредачить клип, тебе нужен, походу, инет в 10 гигабайт в секунду, иначе этот кусок говна не грузит. Поняла. Сочувствую тебе, Зай. Катерина? Катя?
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Whoa! Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get... But take you two, for example.
Добро пожаловать в семью, большое спасибо за фоллоу, солнышко.
And gain new experiences.
Вот так. Hi.
Well, we enjoyed traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Я ищу способ, как пропустить ваши проклятые диалоги.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessary.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. It looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of death.
Покасики.
There's something...
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Сама на себя не похожа? Ага.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's...
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take. My lady is feeling.
Чего это Катерина из-за стойки вышла? Хороший вопрос, хороший.
After I take my lady home, let's.
Sounds like a plan.
Может, я могу, я не знаю, отодвинуть микрофон подальше от себя, чтобы когда я ору, все было не так плохо. Сейчас должно быть, в принципе, слышно должно быть хорошо. Вынуждена тихо. Все хорошо, Пересина, не переживай об этом. Покасики, давай. Давай.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
Что ж такое? Этот Гершин скучный, что я
Took some
зеваю.
convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you...
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft...
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I...
Look,
Она
Dia's
смутилась. 40 меня сначала дразнил смайликами Сильвервейл, а теперь дразнит меня смайликами Монарха. Задница такая.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know...
Сорок, та еще зараза. Есть такое. Шеф.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed up...
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumero City to begin... Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose...
Нет, 40 это не так! Просто у тебя как назло подписки на всех моих любимых девочек. Нет, это не серьезно ни в коем случае. Не обижайся, пожалуйста. Если тебе неприятно, однако, скажи, я так больше шутить не буду, хорошо? Если тебе это неприятно, то скажи.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This...
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from the Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted...
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around.
Are you serious, Chief? All the
Простите меня,
Help me out
пожалуйста.
and take it from me. If you two really do declare, are even some extreme...
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like you. Well, traveler,
Thanks, Dia! And since we've gathered up...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival. So, good. Then we'll see you both at...
Наконец-то. Куда мне надо идти? Ой, спасибо, я уже у меня там есть телефон. Я взорвусь, это да, чисто подорвусь. Ну, опять какие-то касцены.
Come and have a good look yourself.
You've got a deal. I can't.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several...
Wow.
Какая классная визуальная... Ты любишь красивых мальчиков? Обожаю.
Paimon doesn't get it. Well,
Я буду листать, сил моих нет. Иначе я никогда не пройду проклятый сюжет проклятого Геншина.
Welcome. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted. Sure. You see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got... If you ask me, the...
Академисты.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn it.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Aramite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer, especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein el Ahmar. Today, I heard that the
Тогда
thing
потерпи
we're
немного,
after
скоро
might
будет
be in
красивый
their
мальчик,
possession
который я
at the
тоже
moment.
хочу. Какой? В смысле, Скоромуч?
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of them, they're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods I've heard that Ein el Ahmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for?
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge?
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
whoa. Did you hear that? A niche field of research? And so, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information? Oh, stop.
У меня есть такие деньги, ничего не знаю. Ну что, скоро, еще не скоро. Я тлею свою надежду на то, что он скоро. Давай, бани-хоп, бани-хоп, бани-хоп. Неужели его пофиксили?
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and sit.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat. So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss...
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power.
All these guys talk about is the
I am confusion.
So they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too.
Nani?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the student say Aramites are wary of outsiders?
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Без проблем. У меня дофига, у меня слишком много.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Интересно, с меня правда снимут 500 тысяч?
We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info.
Мне в любом баннере выпадает Саю или Сахароза. А, ты про 4-звездочных? Понимаю. Сабушка, приветик! Глазками все хорошо.
Are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted.
So, you mean...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions and create the merciful and benevolent... But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Mark my words, our god shall return.
Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Of the traitor and all the if what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation is...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Этот голос?
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory.
Дэдди?
Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to...
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin...
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the Academia because it just complicates.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Tevat.
Chat. Looking respectfully.
If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Спасибо.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for the...
Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Постой!
Did you see that? He not only got us our more plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around.
Да, пожалуйста.
After him.
Где?
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want?
Я не могу.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even.
Почему у тебя есть мускулы? Почему у тебя есть торс, а у Ита нету ни хера?
I advise you to keep your distance from them, since they weren't able to make off with your... All right. Goodbye.
Нет, стой, пожалуйста.
Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know...
Who exactly are you two? And why are you a student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange?
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Я могу доказать.
Still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting, even if you don't go alone.
All right.
Nice.
I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier.
Удачи,
It doesn't matter
закатник,
if you show up or not.
давай. Я не могу прекратить смотреть на его руки.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's...
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat... Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites...
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Почему это у тебя?
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
Я поняла.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students.
Что? Сандорал-то о чем?
Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Сочувствую, Сандорл.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, become one of Dory's customers, and earn her trust. This is my condition.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have questions. You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informants. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
Советую прочитать шпаргалку? Вот что?
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones...
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
О, у нас-то есть.
Oh, well, that's a surprise. Guess. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
Ну-ка.
They look...
Try inspecting them with elementals.
О, светится.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact
О,
password. And
господи,
here's the more
боже
for
мой.
purchasing canned knowledge.
Господи, боже ты ж мой, а! Сатана, а не дверь иногда. Я здесь, здравствуйте. У-у-у.
Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any more left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port
Дверь сквозняком открылась, я охерела.
If they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, okay.
Изи дело вообще.
If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open...
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos.
Что у нас тут? Так. Ага. Ага. Угу. Мора. Я не знаю, что это, ладно.
Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Вот это.
What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Following the paper got us past the first...
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror.
Got it. You too. Please follow me.
Так.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think.
Память как у рыбы, но хуже. Неправда.
Common merch. No. Look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ага.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Ну, пожалуйста, двигайся быстрее.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our horror fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating horror fruit that makes your head and...
Would you like your horror fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the mantra! Run!
What? The mantra? Where? I'll hate them if we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Куда, блядь?
He ran that way.
Стой!
Look, he's over there.
Мужчина!
Hey, if you're hiding from the Bristolian tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from...
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Дори!
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just...
Oh, very good.
Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure that you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be,
Пи-Брейн!
believe you me.
Она сказала, что у меня мозг размером с горошину, а не глупышка. Спасибо за водичку, только что выпила буквально.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more they might have. Not only will they get caught by the matcha, but they'll also get us into trouble.
Моя еда.
As decent, so that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course.
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
Слышала про уход нескольких ютуберов, я слышала только про то, что Хата хочет уйти. Ну, не уйти формально, просто прекратить конкретно ютуберскую карьеру, ну, как Хато. А кто еще? Монфис? Понятненько. Ну, удачи девочкам, в чем бы они не начали заниматься после этого.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people.
Who would want to be an expert in...
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period?
О, я хочу.
With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent,
Ooh, now this sounds like it could...
2 million Mora, and it's yours.
Whoa, that's a lot!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Hi, Kikakokomi? Is that right? Hi, welcome. Are you foreign? You're free to speak English in any case. Окибу и Кики. Про Кики слышала. А что такого кринжо? О, когда у Ифри Дэр, кстати? Когда у Ифри день рождения? Это что на улице происходит? 16 августа? Тогда получается... точно, да. Все, вспомнила. Вспомнила теперь.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Вот это и вот это. Я возьму эту. И эту. И еще вот это. Что мы в итоге взяли?
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My, oh my. You are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole 1,000,000! But All the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Excellent. Then please.
Да что ж ты будешь делать-то, ну?
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Меня где-то пытаются обмануть. Ага! Они все говно.
So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword fighting techniques 8.
Блин, когда ко мне приходит кто-то, кто говорит на английском, потом молчит, я начинаю переживать. Дайте мне переводчик вернуть для человека. Где мой переводчик? Кто мне написал? Так, переводчик. А, точно, секунду. Работает? Работает. Call me if you're still here. Hi. You're just quiet, so I'm kind of worried. You're welcome to use English. We even have a translator for you. Приходит и молчат, а Черри потом переживай называется. Где моя игра? Нашла.
Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one. Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's
I'm curious if Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Sometimes even more
Нет, проклятый лифт! Я пешком спущусь. Hello, my name is Boris. Сап, я все вижу.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Wow, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Не. Что вы делаете, сапы?
No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcha won't come here. Okay, now.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer.
Yeah, She just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods...
In that case, you're on the... A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule.
Oh. Wow. There's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly... As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement.
Я не могу вникать в всех, этот мужчина слишком красивый. Я смотрю куда угодно, кроме текста.
However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it.
So we kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with...
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner.
Спят усталые игрушки через спид. Language? Чебурек. Что ты делаешь, родной? А? Прикалываешься или что? У тебя ведь имя русское. Слушай сюда, родной. Что я делаю? У меня тот же вопрос. Что ты делаешь?
To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the mantra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory, so...
Yes, you can say that. But the day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you.
Если я же я же... Что... У меня название стрима на русском. У меня написано Руин Витубер. Что значит? Что с тобой понятно? Субтитры в игле тоже... В игле. Черри не умеет выговаривать букву «Р». Понятно. Проблем. Very проблем.
What do you say we head to the outskirts?
Проблема мучачу. Это что такое? Что у вас продается? Эти бозики-то мои. Ага, хорошо. Понятно. Все добро. Да ты сам себя запутал, я-то тебя где запутала? У меня название стрима на русском, сам виноват. Все, вот и не выпендривайся, сглупил, твоя вина, все. Сейчас поколочу в нем по жопе.
Alright, this place works.
Here.
Sword fighting techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will... We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and while you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your... There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistics...
Wow! Hey, Thumb! You must be one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything!
Да, мне кажется, особенно в физкультуре и атлетике у него хорошие баллы и оценки. Я хорошо говорю на английском также, если у тебя есть желание пообщаться на английском, вперед и с песней. Я просто прочитала твое имя и не совсем поняла, зачем ты пишешь на английском.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity.
Sounds like you're trying...
All right, let's begin the test. Just...
Против кого? Драться против... Понятно.
Nowhere to run.
А подожди, самое простое будет, это просто... Да.
No time to lose.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data.
Приветик, лапша. Я успел к вам. Здрасте, здрасте. Что у вас тут? Мы выбили Сайно, а еще Кендис или Кандаки. Кандак. Ах, я не знаю. Она будет Кендис. Все, надоели. Я выиграла 50 на 50, и я очень этому рада сегодня. Полегче с потешками. Ничего не знаю. Мужчина красивый, мужчина очень сильный. Он мне нравится. Я надеюсь, он скоро в игре будет. What is samovar? Samovar is a Russian type of instrument to brew tea. Я только что тебе ответила. У меня просто есть другой чат, который я должна читать. Типа, чел ты. Возьмите ее в руку, я помогу тебе установить связь с капсулой, чтобы ты могла активировать ее силу. О. После 3.5 где-то? Ты на Твиче и на Трове стримишь? Нет, я не стримлю на Трова. Откуда информация про Трова? Время для второго раунда. Сражайся с тем же самообладанием, что и раньше. Хорошо. Байджи будет? Yeah.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Да все вроде как так же. Нет, я имела в виду другие сообщения в чате. Чтобы ответить тебе, я сначала читаю предыдущие сообщения от других людей. Сам себя берет, сам себя путает. О, господи. Теперь я снова запишу данные. Что-то изменилось?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fight...
Wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us!
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase.
Чебурек, я даже спорить больше не буду.
At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deals... I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask...
Нас спонсируют. Кого-то он мне напоминает. Аэкс Тарталья, это ты? Дождитесь 2 дня до 07 утра, мама дорогая. Поехали. А можно быстрее? Типа, пожалуйста. Свобода. Да, теперь. Так. Вот сюда. Дори?
No time to lose.
No time to lose.
Yep.
Ну, пока я не увижу вопрос, я не скажу тебе, отвечу я на него или нет.
What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it.
Can you really get us anything you want? Anything at all?
Aha. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
Что? Что? Скажи, пожалуйста, а ты кореянка? Нет? У меня что? У меня много вопросов. Как я могу быть кореянкой? Мне кажется, человек немного не улавливает, судя с кем он общается, ребят.
Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information... After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in...
Это как Солнце и Луна, да, типа, каким образом у звезды может быть раса? Я ведь не здесь родилась в любом случае. Ай, чего, простите? Привет, Сав, с возвращением, солнце, рада тебя видеть. О, мне нужна растяжка. О, вот так лучше. Фу.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious. How you
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my... As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one... It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain...
Ayn El Ahmar? You mean the Arab... knowledge capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King.
Хочется очень сильно дать кое-кому по сраке. Не знаю, как по мне, очень невежественно. Почему вы разрешаете кому-то так с мамой разговаривать, чат? Ты приходишь ко мне на стрим, но ты приходишь без уважения.
That divine knowledge capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself. Thanks for the info, Dory. Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar. Remember to bring a token of our friendship the next time we meet, okay? I like to think it's built on a firm foundation of solid, shining Mora.
Окей, она мне нравится. Она поднимает мне настроение.
Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
Где?
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Секунду. Кто пишет? Ага. Все, нет, это просто уведомление. Извиняюсь. Не, ну просто, если честно, странные какие-то темы для разговора. Чебурек с соусом терияки? У тебя очень странные вкусы, Сап. Почему? Что?
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the era. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands.
Не, чат, вы тоже не бульте парня. Успокойтесь. Вы извращенец, батенька. Я не знаю, почему, но словосочетание «да вы извращенец, батенька». Да Что это вообще такое? Чебурек, мне даже интересно теперь, какие у тебя были основания предполагать, что я как-то с этим связана. Расскажи же мне. Да вы извращенец, батенька. Я усту, сейчас играю в Геншин. Не-не-не-не-не, не переживай, бить тебя никто не будет, рассказывай. Мне теперь интересно, ну-ка, мамба-стоямба, давай-ка, карты на стол. Карты на стол, карты на стол, я сказала. Мне теперь интересно. Давай. Да. Серьезно, на тебя тут никто не дуется, не переживай. Если бы на тебя уже серьезно обижались, тебя бы уже давно кинули в мут или забанили бы, не переживай об этом пока. Нет! 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 Секунду. Здравствуйте.
I'll hate them. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
Тарик.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral.
Кто не говорил про то, что предположить про корейцев это оскорбление? Мы тебя просим сказать, почему ты подумал, что я к этому отношусь изначально, когда вопрос задавал. Никто не говорил про оскорбление! Весь бубнёж это несерьезно! Поэтому карты на стол выкладывай давай.
I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come.
Good luck to you guys!
Tidal wave. Shouldn't let your guard down.
I'll be back. Order guide you.
Take that!
О, касцена!
Boss, finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can...
Что происходит?
What happened to him?
Он Помогите панику!
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
О, стырил. Привет, буханка. Добро пожаловать, зайка. Что с ним было? Пусть мир забудет меня? Что?
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Nice!
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods. But beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
Пытается звонить мне.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too.
Нет, она у нас.
So close. Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Ты мне врешь!
We were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Так, прекратили в чате, блядь, да что ж такое, сколько можно? Вопрос закрыт. Если ответить на вопрос не можете, не надо его продолжать ему солить. Ёптить, колотить, ну. Сколько можно? Угомонились и расчесались по углам. Быстро, шух-шух, давай.
I'm heading back to the Academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will
То есть мы тебе помогли, а ты нас в жопу послал.
Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham, until we meet again.
Ну ты и задница, мужик. Мы тебе помогли, а ты...
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Задание выполнено. Какой кошмар. Почему сюжетка такая длинная? Что ты еще хочешь от меня, игра? Нет, лапша, ну за что прошло 2,5 часа? Что значит только маленькую часть? Нет! Я не хочу страдать. Я не хочу страдать. Да я понимаю, что он хороший, но просто типа... Там геймплей еще часа на 4. Не геймплей, в этом проблема, а чтение часа на 4, лапша. Я не хочу 4 часа сидеть читать. Я хочу задание, которое даст мне возможность карту поизучать, а не вот это вот все. Не напоминай.
Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time. There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Самая интересная часть.
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed.
Я надеюсь, ты мне не врешь, лапша.
We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord...
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also... Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
I see. Sounds like you two, if there is another chance.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Yeah, you were Eve's...
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
Имхо сейчас будет интересно, кроме вот этой вот пустышки. Лапшу под овощами. Я очень надеюсь, что вы мне не врете. Хорошо, давайте посмотрим.
The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some...
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and...
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back. I've already prepared a room for you to...
Whoa, you're so thoughtful.
Спасибо, солнышко. 100 свежих роз приносит утро.
No time to lose.
Отпустите.
Here we are. It's also fairly close.
It looks really nice.
Миленько.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about all of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia is still insisting on her
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's...
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning.
It's a deal. Good night.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival.
Вкусняшки, вкусняшки, это хорошо.
It's just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better.
Спать.
Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyar.
О! Нифига себе, комната без дверей, блин. Блин, Тарталья выглядит довольно смешно в этом антураже. быстренько. Так, нам вниз. Вон наша женщина.
Traveler, Paimon.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally...
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, well, shall we? Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take...
This is a stall...
Тарталетки? Я тоже люблю тарталетки.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people now...
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit.
Паймон даже немного взгрустнулась.
Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed.
Дайте мясо, дайте мясо.
What's the Haft Mewa feast?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashaba mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses.
So, the Sub-Zero fest...
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 bird...
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs?
Помогите, Паймон.
Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other
Когда у нас там пира Архонт, ребят, мы узнаем, правда ли это или нет, интересно. Я не знаю, кто озвучивал.
What's alchemical divination?
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented...
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform...
Sure sounds random. So random that it will...
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will...
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected. And all that occurs can be traced back to fate.
That's deep, my guys.
So much more credible when Dunyarzad says it.
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure
Я хочу попробовать. Что я хочу ему дать? Я хочу ему дать, наверное, ракушку Тартальи. И я хочу ему дать полуночный нефрит. Думаю, если бы я была персонажем в Геншине, вам понадобился бы этот материал, чтобы меня возвышать. Глазурная лилия еще, конечно, хорошая тема. Но думаю, все же полуночный нефрит.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Eh? Ooh!
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions
Чарли,
and
давай!
lies.
Иллюзорность и обман. Замечательно.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
Мне даже понравилось.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Oh.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
Ой! Ой, она похожа на маленькую Тянь-Лин со спины. Это мальчик, но... Арис.
Attention!
Aww.
Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even in the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zeros festival.
Aw, это очень мило.
It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on... All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Aw, какие хамосы.
Just what is going on?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zeros festival icon, and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Не-не-не-не-не. Прости, Сап, пока что без этого.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple.
Whichever one,
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor.
Синяя,
It's up to the luck of the
синяя,
draw.
синяя,
Flavors
синяя.
include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia,
Ooh, those all sound...
and there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh?
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? It's all right.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5
Синяя.
from left to right. Which one do you want?
4 получается? Чтобы синюю 4? Типа слева направо? Слева направо. 1, 2, 3, 4. Нужно еще подумать. Нет, подожди. Это 2 тогда? Yeah. 1. Да, вот она. Все, вы косячные, ребята, вы косячные.
Attention! That's unfortunately lizard tail.
Ничего страшного.
Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck.
The sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
О, спасибо.
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
Спасибо, дядя.
Basically sound the same. We got
Пойман съест нормально. Чарли.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Can you come with me to get it?
Без проблем.
Dad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about this.
Что нам нужно забрать?
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey.
That most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Ушел отсюда.
Those Eremites don't look like they're...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
О, лучшая девочка пришла.
Dia! Dia the Flame Mane! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by...
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
Так.
You're right.
Please be careful, Dia.
Она
Don't waste your
будет.
time worrying about me.
40
This is
с
my
ума
job.
сходит,
Look out for
понятно.
yourself. After I've...
Что? А, почему таймер? Так, нашей девочке нехорошо, ну-ка тихо.
Are you okay? You look a little...
I'm fine.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about...
Don't worry.
Все с тобой понятно, 40. Не, скорее всего, твичик глючит. У меня показывает, что нас на стриме 17 человечков. Так. Я что-то посмотреть хотела. Угу. Все, пойдемте.
My lady, traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia,
Ты в порядке? Девочку ранили.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still...
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword.
About that. Well, I sold it, because...
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for...
Эй, ну вы чего?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and...
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon...
You're so unreasonable, my
Aww.
lady.
Thank you very
Это
much,
мило, 40, я должна признать. Она получает плюс балл. Даже плюс 2, как хорошая девочка.
Don't be like that.
Are you feeling unwell again?
My lady, your condition... Travel...
Truly, I'm sorry for the...
Посиди, отдохни.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few more... I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret.
Наверняка это что-то неизлечимое, да?
I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
А, это окаменение это.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it alone compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received this way. When my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks. There will always be frustrations
Это,
in
ну
life,
да, что-то вроде
but I
как
know that the point of
Bluetooth
living is
наушник,
constantly finding
который как
progress.
онлайн-википедия работает в виртуальной реальности.
Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing.
О,
Then
поехали.
what are we waiting for?
Yeah, we...
Поехали. Опс, перепрыгнули чуть-чуть. Местный интернет. Ну, можно и так сказать, кстати, да, верно, верно.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Пошла отсюда!
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's grand sage.
But the dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the
Sub-Zeros festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into... The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Пошли отсюда!
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and... Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth.
Да пошел ты отсюда!
I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances.
Understood. I will inform him.
The Sub-Zeros Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Какие вы скоты!
Are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how to... Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance.
Nilu, it's all right.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zeros so much. And I know how important this festival is to you.
Сандоров. Привет, мама. Надо будет заканчивать скоро.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zeros festival at this point.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see me.
A lot happened today. Nilo and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success. Yeah.
Что?
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project is entered its most critical phase.
Что происходит?
We're gonna be late! Atomic, we should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Его?
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure. Traveler, why are you just standing there? Let's get going.
Что? Наступивший Саб-Зеро?
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
Что?
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought...
They're all plants. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed.
Почему мы начали сначала? Чего? Почему у меня заново началось задание, блядь? В смысле? Но она говорит по-другому. Это не баг. Это так надо? Зачем? Ай, чешется. Ушко. I am confusion. Это не... Да я поняла, она разговаривает по-другому.
People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7
Это кажется таким знакомым. Меня телепортировало?
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some...
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking it up in a...
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, this...
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay,
What the fuck?
So, where to next?
Почему она молчит? Ладно.
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies...
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Что происходит?
What's going on? Is this a play?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zero's festival.
It's all thanks to... Oh, do you want some Yalda candies? I happen to have some boxes...
What's to pick?
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the...
Ooh!
And there's also lizard tail and...
What are those...
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Что, прости? Зенсина, ты говоришь. Что? Что такое Зенсина? Что такое говориз?
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Ей!
Paimon bet you had incredible luck,
Ну,
and Paimon was right!
во-первых, не женщина, а черри. Спасибо. Во-вторых, да? К чему вопрос? Что происходит?
How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Потому что черри меня так зовут? Что значит, почему черри?
Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
Куда идти? Почему мы просто бросили ее? Окей, понятно, Старс. До свидания, всего вам доброго, прощайте.
A feeling of
Нам клоуны здесь не нужны. Нам клоуны здесь не нужны.
Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's what, in that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us, isn't it?
Привет, Смусуренко, хорошо. Сегодня, правда, какие-то довольно странные люди меня посещают. Я что замечаю, такие индивидуумы, кстати, появляются, когда я играю в Геншин. Что немного напрягает меня. А? Ладно.
So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta...
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it that... Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order...
Угу. Приятного аппетита.
Isn't this going a bit too far?
Да она вкусная, наверное. Ну чего вы?
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean... That's impossible. We were just talking about how... So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we aren't regular. How about...
Что происходит? Где выход? А, извините, не видно. Что теперь?
Hey, Dinyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there.
Она руки свои перевязала, смотри.
What a coincidence, Dinyarzad. We meet again. Why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Прикол, большое спасибо за фоллоу, добро пожаловать.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue. I started to feel unwell after that, so I sat down here.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness,
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but...
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dunyar...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions tend to aggravate my illness. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind.
Сандорал, следи за словами.
Huh?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for...
Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zerus is about to begin.
Опять этот танец, да чтоб тебя. О, мы опять сюда просто переместились.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha day.
Understood. I will...
The Sub-Zerus Fest.
Вот и будем праздновать сколько хотим, судя по всему. Потому что день повторяется. Помогите. Конфетка. Ну да, поэтому мы его и забанили.
Oh, Dunyarzad. The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
It's okay. There's nothing.
But you've been really looking forward to this.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate the...
True, but...
the next festival?
Wait.
No, nothing.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
Дела хорошо. Как я уже только говорила, на стримах у Яншина появляются какие-то странные личности.
You still couldn't figure... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why Paimon stopped... Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep?
Ой, спасибо большое за фоллоу, солнышко. Сколько нас уже? Осталось всего 6 человек, и нас будет 500. Ну уже. Ну уже.
Observing a modest drop in the output of Jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway.
Опять 25. Да что ж такое?
Not at all. I arrived early.
Она еще более подавленная.
Paimon thinks you sound...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival. Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies?
Not much.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random... And there's also lizard... No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
А! В смысле? Что это? Что это?
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really...
Wait.
What? She was right about all of them?
Nice.
Couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some...
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers?
Йоу! А! Маленькая падла! Маленькая падла!
Hey, where are you going?
Где?
Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know.
Вон она! Стой! Мелкая засранка, объясняйся! Переходятся на детей. Иди сюда! Ребенок? Птичка?
What are you looking for?
Знакомый силуэт? Сзади! Птица исчезла. Почему мы в какой-то хоррор начали играть? Переходится на тех самых 6 фолловеров. Ребенок! О!
Look! Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you?
Да.
I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you should use it too, Paimon? You know Paimon? Well, this seems kind of...
Yo, that's a lot.
What the? This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us?
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received it was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
Yo.
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
Вырваться из круга?
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Ахида! Я знаю, ты уже говорила.
You passed the test.
What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on.
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara.
Samsara?
That's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your mind. I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time...
She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness...
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now,
Viva!
she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
Привет, Вива. Все хорошо. Ну, лучше, чем вчера. Я думаю, уже скоро заканчивать, чтоб не перенапрячься. Тут просто такой момент странный. А, Берон еще тоже. Привет. Приветик.
You sure love to use weird analogies are wonderful tools. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Чего?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Еще раз подожди.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger.
Вау, Травелеру дали наконец-то поозвучивать самого себя. Поздравляю, им заплатили. Ой. Ты сегодня будешь стримить, Вива?
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much. The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart.
такое? Временная петля.
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
Надо к новому костюму готовиться. О, удачи, давай. Так.
A time loop. You've given similar...
Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense.
A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot.
Dunyarzad.
The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them.
Как я должна это все узнать?
Let's think about our current situation. To save and to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again.
Давайте мы здесь остановимся. Давайте вот тут остановимся. Господи, боже мой, я уже все. Просто я уже все. Давай, да, я вот поэтому и хочу остановиться сейчас. Пока еще не поздно, так сказать. Спасибо за водичку. Выпила.
I do try to lighten the mood sometimes, but I'm not the best judge of other people's sense of humor.
Все, на этом будем прощаться сегодня. Спасибочки всем большое, кто пришел. Надеюсь, вам нравятся все появившиеся новинки. Я уверена, что мы еще много чего с вами успеем сделать. Спасибо. Спасибо. Скоро буду праздновать свой день рождения, когда не скажу, но как отпраздную, я вам обязательно об этом расскажу. Обязательно все засниму. И потом мы вместе с вами посмотрим это все, я вам расскажу. Давай, хорошо, удачи, удачи вам со всем этим, с вашими делами. Мемы? Чарли, блядь, что это? Чарли, зачем? Что это? Чарли, что это? Что это за кюрсит мемы в Дискорде, Чарли? Все, я поняла тебя, хорошо, понятно. Давайте, буду рада поболтать с вами в Дискорде, если хотите, присоединяйтесь. Уже, чтобы почилить там более спокойно. Вот, а на этом топайте-ка вы к... Сходите к Бейке, она в The Long Dark играет. Давайте. Она еще и постик сделала о том, что у меня день рождения будет, так что можете сказать ей спасибо за это. Передайте ей спасибо от меня, хорошо? И наберите баллов заодно. Давайте, всех чмок. Я вас люблю и пока-пока-пока.